Big bro today. Apologize. Sorry for the wait things got.
All right, and we are back as we have the one-seeded Los Angeles Lakers facing
hmm
the Portland Trailblazers in LA, and we are going to get started here. Big game, what's your key
That's a bad
matchups in
matchup.
this series?
Well, I think you have to look at the LeBron James on Trevor Ariza, and you have to look at Anthony Davis on Carmelo Anthony. Right there, the Lakers' two big stars have major mismatches on the offensive end. But if you're Portland, you got to look at the bright side. You have Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum, one of the top backcourts in all of the NBA. Damian Lillard, who can put up points whenever he wants, can single-handedly keep a team in a game. And I think for Portland, that's their biggest key. It's Damian Lillard or bust. That's what it is. I don't think you're going to see any other player on this team that can keep them in the game as Damian Lillard can. And if you're LeBron James and Anthony Davis, you go for a quick dagger. You're trying to put up a nice 10, 15-point lead here in the first half over the Blazers in this 1 versus 8 matchup.
Now, we have seen from some of our viewers, there are a few people who believe Portland has enough to pull off this upset. Do you believe that is possible?
It's crazy to say this, but I do. Damian Lillard is one of, I'd say, 4 players in the NBA that can win a series on his own. And I do think even against Anthony Davis and LeBron James, he can do it. He has some help around him with CJ McCollum still there. Hassan Whiteside's great. Nurkic off the bench. I think it's very possible that the Blazers can take this series to 5 and possibly win it.
Well, that's a great point here. And we're starting to get our starting lineups here. Now, one of the questions, Lakers are starting Avery Bradley to start this one rather than Rajon Rondo, as well as JaVale McGee's been their starter most of the year, but we see Dwight Howard gain most of the minutes. Do you think those moves should continue going into the playoffs or more for the regular season big game?
Well, I think it's better for the playoffs. Avery Bradley, I think Rajon Rondo is out of his prime. Finally, I think he was in his prime a lot longer than people expected, and he's still a good point guard, not a great defender, but Avery Bradley is still a top-notch defender and can score the ball. And pairing him in the backcourt or in the front court with Danny Green, who's another 3-and-D player, they got two pretty good shooting guards who play with LeBron James and Anthony Davis.
And it seems like we're going to get our tip off here soon as we have JaVale McGee and Hassan Whiteside at half court. And we are off. JaVale McGee gets the tip and is Lakers ball. And here's a mismatch you've been talking about. AD on, oh, they're actually going to switch Damian Lillard onto AD. This could be a questionable
Well, this
start.
is this is not the start that they're looking for. Oh, and Anthony Davis. Oh, and he's fouled
And that
by
falls
Damian
on
Lillard, and
Damian
that that
Lillard.
is that is not what you want to see if you're Portland. And it's a shooting foul as well. Puts Anthony Davis to the line, who sinks the first.
Now, AD actually does have a history in the playoffs against Portland as his Pelicans swept the Portland Trailblazers. Do you think that's going to come into question at all this series as a good experience for AD?
Well, for Anthony Davis, I think you have to look at it as, oh yeah, I've beat this team before. Obviously there's some different players, but we can do it again. But if you're the Blazers, a lot of Damian Lillard and McCollum, a lot of these guys are still here from the days that they did get swept by the Pelicans. So if I'm Lillard, I say, hey, Anthony Davis is on a better team as he finishes strong in the paint right there to put him up 4. You got to look at it as, hey, this is a revenge series.
Yeah, interesting point, big game. All right, and another one of the key acquisitions that AD might not have seen back in the day was Hassan Whiteside. Oh, and there he is,
Oh,
drills it down.
Whiteside. Oh, over McGee. There's LeBron. No good.
Oh, you'd like to see C.J.
McCollum with
McCollum
an
let that
open
one
lane.
fly, but he gets Melo wide
Out to
open in the
Carmelo
corner.
Anthony, mid-range J.
Nice shot right
Carmelo
there.
Anthony's game right there, mid-range jumper.
I think the Lakers can just keep passing it into the post. Look at this. Another switch by Portland. That is a big mistake into a double team, though. Oh, questionable shot by Avery
Tough shot by
Bradley.
Avery Bradley. Here comes Lillard bringing it down. Oh, now up ahead. Carmelo Anthony with his second bucket of the game. Puts the Blazers up by 2.
Here comes a double screen for LeBron. Off the handoff, wide open three.
LeBron an open
Oh,
three.
JaVale
A
McGee.
putback slam. JaVale McGee. Throw it down, young fella.
CJ, step
CJ
back.
McCollum with step back J. Can't get
Whiteside,
that to go. But an
another
offensive board
rebound.
again, Whiteside, who's fouled. McGee picked up his first, and Whiteside will go to the line.
And this has been an issue for
That's the
Hassan
first-
Whiteside over his career, as he misses one there, almost gets the rebound. Hassan Whiteside has some issues with his free throw form, but it seems he's fixed it in recent years.
As there's Danny Green wide open in the corner, who knocks down his first 3 of these playoffs. Danny Green back in 2013 set the finals record for most threes before Steph Curry knocked off that record a couple of years ago.
Wow, and that's a nice shot by C.J. McCollum. Heavily contested, but yet still knocks it down.
LeBron,
This
they
game's
turn
been
around, step
all
back, can't get
post
it
up
go.
so far for the Lakers.
And there's up a pass. Oh, and a foul. That goes on Danny Green. Carmelo Anthony will go to the line. Still at the first. And if you're Damian Lillard right now, you got to say, I haven't done much early in this game, but we got the lead. And all I need is some players to help me out, as Carmelo Anthony and C.J. McCollum have both helped them out so far. And the Blazers have the lead. As Dwight Howard is taking over at point guard here, very questionable as Rajon Rondo now takes the ball away from him.
Oh, and Rondo
Then
gets the
Rajon
foul.
Rondo drives in and he gets fouled. He gets bailed out by Nurkic.
Now, we just like to say from Mutombo's Popeyes broadcast, we're happy to see someone coming from such a gruesome injury like Jusuf Nurkic to come back from this, and he's back for the playoffs looking good after that gruesome broken leg last year.
Rondo hits both free throws to knot this game at 11.
Oh, step back
Here comes
three.
Lillard, step back, fade away. Oh. No good for Lillard that time. Oh, up ahead to Caldwell Pope, who throws it down one-handed.
Caldwell Pope's had a great second half of the year, and we hope to see it in the playoffs as well. He was very ridiculed by Lakers fans early in the year as well as Rondo, but both of them have really stepped up to end the year.
Oh, Zach Collins down low, who's returning from a shoulder surgery. And he's back for the playoffs as well. Finishes nice with his left hand right there.
Yeah, those two key pieces off the bench are going to be important if the Blazers have any chance of upsetting the Lakers.
And there goes Dwight Howard in the paint. Short, but gets his offensive
Oh,
board. He'll throw it
blocked.
back up, and that's blocked by Nurkic. Nurkic with the board, and the Blazers are running. This time it's Gary Trent Jr. Drives
Nurkic
in,
wide open,
gets
throws
it
it
to Nurkic,
down.
and Nurkic will throw it down. Two-handed flush.
Kyle Kuzma on the...
Here
Oh,
comes Kuzma.
drains
Oh,
that fadeaway.
nice fadeaway. Kuzma, a huge weapon for the Lakers off the bench. His scoring is much needed for this Lakers team.
Yeah, big game. They didn't really see much out of him in the regular season, but hopefully he can show off why he thinks he deserves a extension with the Lakers very soon.
And here comes Lillard with a left-handed floater. He gets that one to go.
This is just going back and forth. Uh-oh, we're starting to hear from the fans. They want Dwight, and he misses that hook shot, sadly.
And the Blazers can hold to the last shot of the quarter here with the lead in LA. Gary Trent
Oh,
Jr.
but they have
kicks
a
to the
wide
corner for
open.
three. Lillard knocks it down, and the Blazers have a 5-point lead.
Questionable shot by Kuzma. And the
And
shot is
Gary
off.
Trent Jr.
Misses.
Oh, off the back iron, cannot get to go. The Blazers are up 5 at the end of the first quarter here in the Staples Center. The Lakers need to do some ground-making work to try and come back in this game. Davis and LeBron nowhere to be found. Lillard with 5 late points here in the first quarter.
Yeah, if the Lakers want to have any chance of this one, their bench needs to at least do a bit more than what Portland's bench has been. As the matchup has always been Clippers-Lakers in the conference finals, but the Clippers have had that stronger bench, and the Lakers have been ridiculed for not having a stronger bench. But here comes fan favorite Alex Caruso. This could be the momentum the Lakers need. Oh, nice shoulder by Pope. No foul, and he gets the finish.
And Caldwell Pope, mostly known for his three-point shooting, has 2 buckets in the lane here. Oh, blocked. I believe that was Markieff Morris with the block. From behind, the Caruso up to
Kuzma
misses.
misses. Nurkic has had some great defense in the paint so far. And there is Nasir Little with the finish.
Nasir Little out of North Carolina, a rookie this year. Oh, Kuzma down low will throw it down one-handed. A great pass from Caruso.
Now it looks like no one's on Nurkic here. Wide open layup and the
he's
best.
fouled and
Wow.
one. Markieff Morris picks up his first foul, and a very dull foul on that one as Nurkic easily goes through him and finishes the layup to give him a chance at three-point play.
Wow, and looks like Joseph Nurkic is on fire right now. And if
And he'll
you're
hit the
Portland in
free
the
throw.
offseason, do you think it's going to be a tough decision between choosing between Nurkic and Whiteside, or do you think they could easily keep both?
Well, coming off injury with Nurkic, I don't know if you've seen enough to know how he's going to play as Caruso kicks it out to LeBron for 3 and misses Anthony Davis with the offensive board, and he'll take a step-back jumper,
And he
that's
drains it.
good. I think it depends how much money Whiteside is looking for. I think Whiteside has a great home here in Portland, playing with two guards who love to get the ball down low and who put up a bunch of shots for Whiteside to get some offensive boards. But I don't know if the money is there, and we'll see what the market is as McCollum gets by Caruso and finishes with a nice right-hand floater off the glass.
All right, and now we have our sideline reporter, R. Hayes, with some info for us. R. Hayes?
Thanks, Big Jake. I had the chance to meet up with Portland starting center Hassad Whiteside pre-game, and I had the chance to ask him what it would take to pull off the upset in the first round. Well, he was quick to correct me, and I quote, "Man, it wouldn't be no upset, man. That's in all your reporters' hands. Reporters' heads, I should say. I'm the best center in the league. I just need to take over." Some strong words from the team that just snuck into the playoffs. Let's see if he and Portland can back it on the court. Back to you, Big Game.
Well, and
Oh,
as you
thanks for that
see
report.
during that sideline report, a nice 180 slam alley-oop from Anthony Davis, and now a block by JaVale McGee as the Lakers have gotten some momentum after that
LeBron,
sideline
baseline.
report as LeBron drives in and he finishes. Whiteside's comments are
Yeah, those comments are starting to come back to haunt them now, Big Game. You know, Whiteside has had the right to say some of that, though. After the NBA's new format to have the 8 through the 11 seed have a chance at making the playoffs, the Memphis Grizzlies, 8 seed, actually ended up beating the 11-seeded Sacramento Kings, while Portland defeated the 10-seeded New Orleans Pelicans. Portland then ended up defeating the Memphis Grizzlies in a 3-game series, earning their spot today to play the Lakers. So they're having a lot of momentum and confidence coming into this one. Oh, LeBron with the shoulder, and he drains that layup. This offensive showdown just continues in LA so far.
McCollum driving on Bradley yet again, and he takes a tough left-handed shot. No good with Dwight Howard with the board.
Seems like they're going to do a post-up
And
with the
AD,
mismatch once again. Double team.
No, they try to
Does
double.
not matter.
Cannot get there in time.
You know, that's going to be the key move right there. As long as AD keeps taking a hook shot going right or left, depending on which way the double team's going, or taking a fadeaway the opposite way, that's going to be a key shot for him in this series.
Lillard knocks down a three. A big answer right there by Damian Lillard. But as you were saying, Big Jake, if Anthony Davis can get those switches with a smaller guard like McCollum or Lillard on him, Anthony Davis should have a nice, clean shot every time. Danny Green answers with a three of his own, matching Damian Lillard's, cutting the lead back to 2.
Wow, and this is looking like this Houston-Denver game that we had earlier today. This is just an offensive showdown. Oh, and Danny Green gets a steal.
With the steal.
AD gets
Up to
Whiteside,
AD.
blocked by Whiteside.
Great defense there, one-on-one. Hassan Whiteside.
And as
using
you can
his
see,
length, matching Anthony Davis's.
Hassan Whiteside led the league in blocks with 3.1 per game.
Lakers a chance to tie the game or take the lead here. Mid-range J, no good. Offensive board, Dwight Howard, who finishes underneath the hoop, and this game is tied at 34 with almost 50 seconds left here in the second quarter.
Wow, and look at that field goal percentage in the paint. 62% from Portland, 54% from the Lakers. Dwight Howard is doing very well on the glass so far tonight.
Lakers with a chance to pull ahead here before half. Dwight Howard with Damian Lillard on him. Dwight
Oh,
Howard
3
putting the
pump
moves
fakes,
on.
and he misses the
Oh,
layup.
he can't finish. He cannot finish. Great defense by Damian Lillard.
Wow, you have to question the amount of pump fakes there, as we might see that one on Shaqtin' a Fool later.
Lillard now with a step-back three, cannot get it to fall. LeBron with the rebound, and the Lakers have a chance to... up ahead, Avery Bradley, and the Lakers take a 2-point lead with 9.6 seconds left before half. Great court vision there by LeBron James, who leads the league in assists this year.
Yeah, and you can't ask for more than that. Leading the league is... Oh, Dame Lillard. Oh, he cannot hit that one.
And the Lakers will be up 2 at halftime at home in a very close battle here with the 8-seeded Blazers.
And as we come into halftime, we'll take a look at our halftime show stats. All right, we have the Portland Trailblazers shooting 54% with 34 points, while Lakers are shooting also 54% on 36 points. This has been a great, even offensive showcase of both teams, but the key was the Lakers rebounding between Dwight Howard and Anthony Davis. They had great offensive rebounds throughout that one. Big game, what do you think about this halftime?
Well, I think if you're the Blazers, you kept it close. You had the lead for most of that first half, and you obviously let it slip there at the end, but you're staying close, and Damian Lillard is having a pretty good game. If you're the Lakers, you got to be pretty ecstatic. With the rebounding they've gotten from Howard and McGee, along with Davis and LeBron, and to have a 2-point lead after struggling in that first quarter and keeping Damian Lillard contained in that second quarter, you got to hope a big third quarter here for the Lakers could put this game away.
And it seems like we're going to get it started here in the third quarter as the Lakers lead 36-34 against the Portland Trailblazers. Easy rebound for JaVale McGee, and Lakers have the ball. LeBron only had 4 first half points, but we'll see if he takes advantage of that in the second half. And there it is, a layup quickly in the second half.
Well, LeBron and Anthony Davis, I would assume the three superstars in this game, LeBron, Anthony Davis, and Damian Lillard, are just going to start taking a lot more shots.
And as you say that, Damian Lillard makes that tough, contested layup in the paint. Oh, it looks like that'll be Damian Lillard's second foul.
Anthony Davis
Wow,
wanting the
passes it
isolation there on Carmelo Anthony, but gives it back to Avery Bradley, who drives left hand. Oh, and gets a quick jumper, a mid-range J for Avery Bradley. Not his kind of shot, but he finishes that time.
CJ McCollum takes a deep mid-range and drains it.
And see the answer right there by CJ McCollum. That is his shot, a mid-range shooter, and CJ McCollum off the dribble.
Yeah, and if you're Portland, you just got to keep this game close most of the game, especially going into the fourth quarter, as you're going to see the stars go up against each other in clutch time. If we see a third quarter run by the Lakers, it might be all but over.
Lillard cannot get that one to fall.
Oh, LeBron, good defense in the paint
LeBron,
against
great
Melo.
defense.
Danny Green's going to
Here
take
comes
this one
Danny
all the
Green.
way. Wow, what a finish.
A nice left-handed finish by Danny Green. Gives the Lakers a 6-point lead. And Portland calls a timeout here early in the third quarter, trying to calm down the Staples Center.
Portland can't let this one run away in the third quarter. Ooh, CJ McCollum with a tough step back.
CJ. Markieff Morris with a nice box out there. Gets the board.
Now, big game, a big story was the acquisition of the Morris brothers for both LA teams. What did you think about that?
Well, obviously, Marcus Morris is the more proven brother, been on the Celtics the last couple of years with playoff experience, and a better shooter and defender. Markieff got traded to the Thunder, or got waived last year and signed with the Oklahoma City Thunder, but did not get very many minutes, and then was waived yet again this year and ended up signing with the Lakers. I believe Marcus Morris will have more of an impact with the Clippers, but we will see, as they could be a possible conference finals matchup, and we will see how the brothers play against each other. As Caruso takes a tough shot, but Markieff Morris to the board and cannot finish underneath.
Seems like they've had this mismatch the past 2 possessions, and they bring the double each time, but Nurkic finishes this time. Questionable switches putting Rondo on Nurkic. Easy size mismatch. Oh, what
nice
a pass
feed
by
right there
Rondo.
to LeBron. Rajon Rondo going back to his old days on Boston with a nice feed right there to LeBron James.
Now, what do we think here? Going no center for the Lakers, as they have a pretty large lineup between McGee, AD, and
a nice
Dwight
finish
Howard.
by Collins there. Well, it's the most important thing now for the Blazers to just keep scoring, because you're on that. The Lakers call a timeout here. Lakers with a 4-point lead now, but before that bucket by Collins, a 6-point lead. It could get out of hand pretty quick. But a nice answer by Collins to keep him within striking distance. And Yeah, they're gonna have to keep it within striking distance heading into the fourth quarter when they bring back in Lillard and McCollum for their stretch run.
And I have to say, bringing Dwight Howard here was a great move, as Nurkic seemed to have been dominating them as well as Zach Collins. You can't let that continue. Oh, nice steal by
And a
Nasir
bad
Little.
pass. Caldwell Pope with a terrible pass there. And here comes Rodney Hood.
Whoa,
Mid-range
goes to the
J
bank.
cannot bank it in. Nurkic, though, with a board and a putback.
Nurkic has been the key for the Blazers in this third quarter.
They get it download to Dwight Howard with Nurkic on him. Let the big man go to work.
Oh,
a nice
puts his
spin.
shoulder into him. Gets blocked.
It's blocked by Nurkic. Not sure if that hit underneath the backboard. And a drive. And this game is tied up. CJ McCollum ties it up at 46 on a quick answer layup. 35 seconds left here in the third quarter as the Blazers bench has come out. Blazers bench along with CJ McCollum have come out and at a 6-0 run here to match the Lakers lead.
We'll see how the Lakers react to this run. Wow, Rondo going to the paint, gets swatted almost
Rondo
by two
gets
people.
demolished. Kuzma can't finish. And the Blazers defense within the paint right now is pretty stellar. McCollum for a three for the lead.
And bang,
Got
it is good.
CJ McCollum. The last 5 for the Blazers.
Rondo for three.
Rondo for 3 for the
No
answer.
good.
Cannot get it to go. And the Blazers on a 9-0 run to end the quarter are up 3 over LA heading into the fourth quarter.
Wow, you'd really like to see LeBron AD finish out this fourth quarter for the Lakers.
The Blazers' interior defense and shooting of CJ McCollum has allowed them to go on this 9-0 run.
Here's our State Farm assist of the game. All right, as we get started here, Anthony Davis is sub back in, as well as, look at this. We're going Dwight Howard, Kuzma, and AD as we choose a much larger lineup for the Lakers.
And we'll see if AD plays this whole fourth quarter, if he takes a seat here in a little bit for LeBron. Very similar to the Clippers game yesterday, as AD takes a tough interior jumper, and it cannot go.
Yeah, I think it'd be a good move by Frank Vogel. Probably leave. Oh, great steal by Dwight Howard. They got to pass up to AD here. Nope.
Rondo slows it down, gets it to Kuzma. Back to Kuzma.
They have a mismatch in the post with Trevor Ariza on AD, and they decide to go to Dwight Howard instead.
No, they kick it back to Rondo at the top of the key. Who wants a pick and roll with AD. And a bad pass by Rondo forces up a terrible shot by Anthony Davis, who cannot get to fall. The Blazers now running. Ariza with the ball. Ariza driving.
Questionable shot,
Ariza
but Hassan Whiteside
Whiteside gets it and one.
Wow, and you're hearing some few Portland fans in LA tonight.
And here comes LeBron back into the game.
Wow.
No, LeBron still sits.
Wow. Frank Vogel, questionable decision.
Deciding to rest LeBron a little bit more, feeling a big run could come later with more rest for LeBron. Here comes Davis. Davis, a tough shot over Carmelo. Can't get to go.
This is an easy chance for Portland to close this game. Damian Lillard with the ball.
Lillard a pull-up jumper. Cannot bank it in. That would have been a huge shot right there. Here comes Avery Bradley. Avery Bradley lobs it to Davis. What a lob from Bradley.
The Staples Center is shaking here now.
A big play that the Lakers need. Can they get a stop now?
Danny Green, tight defense on Gary Trent Jr. They're trying to get Damian Lillard. That is a great contest by Anthony Davis. Now, I think the matchup you got to go to is Melo and AD. Unless you can get a wide open three.
Well,
and as we say,
Whiteside,
great switch.
Whiteside, great defense there by Whiteside. And here comes Carmelo. Carmelo fouled, and he can't get to go, and he'll be going to the line
and
for two.
there is LeBron
and as I say that,
James.
Here comes LeBron. LeBron back back in.
This is going to be huge last 4 minutes of this game.
Yeah, probably.
Melo hits
And
both
Carmelo
free
hits
throws.
them both. Puts Portland back up 6. And I think you could assume here down the stretch run that you're going to see a lot of LeBron versus Damian Lillard isolation kind of shots, one-on-one, not with each other, but on whoever is guarding them to try and get the best shot available. The Lakers need a little bit of a spurt here.
I think the key, though, has been this defense by
Oh,
Hassan
Davis
Whiteside, but
gets
the foul
fouled.
is called. Whiteside has been on fire in the fourth quarter on defense. And he also had that and one earlier in the fourth quarter.
And Davis, a good free throw shooter, as we know, hit the last free throw in the All-Star game this year to end it.
Portland up 4. Ball in Damian Lillard's hands.
Down to Carmelo with 80 on him. Cannot get to fall, and Anthony Davis grabs the board. Danny Green will give it to Avery Bradley, who will be running point guard here. Give it to LeBron. LeBron with Trevor Ariza on him in the post.
Takes that
Terrific
fade away.
Fade.
Oh,
Cannot get it
JaVale
to go, and the ball
McGee
goes right to
didn't know where the
Whiteside.
ball is. Could have easily taken that
Oh,
rebound.
Gary Trent Jr. gets it to go. Gives the lead to Portland up to 6 now. And you see Gary Trent Jr. there with a plus-minus of plus 16.
Into the post for AD. Double is coming. LeBron, you would like to see him right at the three-point line. He's got JaVale McGee wide open, still takes the fadeaway.
Oh, can't get
JaVale
JaVale with a nice
McGee,
board.
no
And
good.
JaVale McGee is fouled. Will be going to the line. Carmelo picks up his first.
Like to see JaVale
JaVale
McGee
McGee
make both
rattles.
of these. He does.
No, it's fine. Big Jake likes that.
Oh, what a steal by
they
LeBron!
killed
We
him.
might see something here.
LeBron!
Oh,
it's
the
the LeBron show.
throwdown.
A major throwdown. Cuts the lead to 2. Oh. LeBron read that like a cornerback reads the quarterback's eyes on a pick 6.
All right, here we go. Lakers fans. Oh,
Lillard,
this could be
3.
deadly.
Can't get it
Whiteside
to fall.
with the rebound,
Whiteside
but
the
swatted
board.
by McGee.
Blocked by McGee.
Free Bradley
pulled
for 3.
Bradley for
It is
lead.
good.
What a turn of events. What a turn of events. The Lakers have the lead. The
Now this
Staples
is the-
Center is on their feet.
This is the one-seeded Lakers we have been waiting for to show up the entire ball game. We'll see what happens the last 2 minutes.
Can Lillard answer?
Step back.
Step
He
three.
doesn't
No.
take it.
Pump fakes. Carmelo. Back to Whiteside on the key. To Ariza. Ariza with a floater.
Wow.
He got it. Ariza gets the floater.
Almost looked like a
The
Kareem
Blazers
hook
back
shot
up
there.
1.
You'd like to see a pick and roll or isolation between AD and LeBron.
Here comes JaVale McGee to set
Danny
the screen.
Green, no good.
Oh,
Going to the free
fouled.
throw
Going
line,
to the
though.
line. TJ McCollum's first. And Danny Green hits the first.
And Staples Center is silent here as the free throws being released. And he misses
the
it.
second to keep it knotted at 58 with a minute 25 left. Lillard trying to drive on Green. Does.
AD
Can't
with
get it
the
to
rebound.
grow. A tough shot. Avery Bradley brings it down.
AD,
Oh,
alley-oop, it is good.
A reverse jam. Anthony Davis gives the Lakers their first lead in a while. 60-58 with a little over a minute remaining here. In this
Biggest
first
defensive
game.
possession in the game.
And here comes
Lillard to Whiteside, it is
pass
good.
The pass to Whiteside knots it up at 60 with less than a minute remaining.
Wait a second. Here comes LeBron. He takes
Oh,
the fadeaway.
LeBron.
It's good.
Oh, LeBron with a free throw line jumper. Drains it. Pure from the line. LeBron up to 14 on 50% shooting. Gives the Lakers a 2-point lead with 50 seconds remaining here in game 1 of this opening round, 1-8.
Wow, and this has been probably the best game of the playoffs so far. We'll see if that player of the game stays the same as Portland has the ball here to try and take the lead. Lakers fans on their feet.
Here comes Lillard driving. Drives in. Cannot get it to go. Oh, a tip up. And Davis grabs the board. About a 12-second differential between shot and game clock.
Here comes the pick and roll. Oh, a double screen. LeBron all the way.
LeBron,
It is good.
He got it. LeBron got it. Up to 16 points on the game. Gives the Lakers a 4-point lead with 18.8 remaining. Lillard, a tough shot over Avery Bradley. Could not get to fall, in the Lakers answer. LeBron putting down what you'd call a historical run here in the fourth quarter between him and Davis, bringing the Lakers back and giving them the lead late here.
You'd like to see the Lakers play no threes here.
Oh, McCollum a step back.
Wow, and he drains that.
Oh.
Okay, we're going to see who shoots free throws.
Game.
Oh, up the middle. Waste a few seconds.
Okay. Lillard picks up his third, and the Lakers are in bonus now. Something to keep your eye on.
And it is good. The first
knocks
free
down
throw.
The first. And this is the big one right here. Put him up for it in a 2-possession game.
It is good.
And he knocks it down.
All right,
and the
here
Blazers
comes
do
Portland.
not have any timeouts remaining.
Goes into CJ. McCollum's head. No, Melo.
They
back
get
to
Anthony.
CJ.
Back to a tough three. Can't get it to fall. LeBron.
They're not fouling.
And the Blazers are gonna let
Looks
the
like
clock
this
run
one's
out.
going to end in a 4-point win.
And what?
You heard it there. A
and what
4-point
game.
win.
What a game. By far the best game we've had in our opening round so far in game 1s is the Blazers, the 8th seed, have kept it close with the 1-seed Lakers. And if it weren't for a late run by LeBron James and Anthony Davis, the Blazers would have taken this one away. But instead, Davis with a few monster jams and LeBron James a few clutch points late in the game put this one out of reach for the Blazers.
Wow, and now we have our player of the game, LeBron James. And that will be official that he has been made player of this game as Portland was unable to make the comeback. And we are going to go to our box score in our post-game show.
And I'm excited to see this box score because you're going to see a lot of points here for the top players. As you see that LeBron and Davis split it with 16 apiece, both with 4 boards. LeBron had 4 assists, 8 of 15 shooting for LeBron, and 6 of 11 for Davis.
Yeah, and as we scroll down, Avery Bradley had that key shot as the Lakers were down 56-54 mid-fourth quarter. And what does he do? He pulls up from 3 on the fast break, giving them a 57-56 lead, and he's easily your key player off the bench. Danny Green is another one. Look at those clutch free throws in the fourth quarter, as well as 3 for 3 on shooting. Can't ask for much more. And we go over to the Portland side. Pretty even scoring from CJ McCollum. Not the best game out of Damian Lillard, though. 4 out of 14. What do you think about that big game?
Well, and what I can say about that is if you're the Blazers, you have your star player shoot 4 of 14 and you lose by 4 and you're in the game in the fourth quarter, you're looking okay because you know Lillard's going to come back and have a pretty good game. But what the main star in this game for the Blazers goes to their bench. Their bench outplayed the Lakers in almost every asset of the game. It came down late, and the starters are back in, and obviously the star power of Davis and LeBron just overtook Lillard in a thriller here in LA in game 1.
Now, another key piece was Joseph Nurkic off the bench. 9.6 rebounds, 4 for 4, and 3 blocks. You can't ask for much more in his playoff debut since he got injured. And Hassan Whiteside. Look at those two centers. Do you think LA will continue to be able to handle that when they're putting up those kind of stats?
Oh, I mean, it's going to be tough. Whiteside definitely has the edge with the starters over McGee. And Nurkic is, I mean, shooting 4-4 is not going to get much better than that. But I think that's going to be one of the biggest advantages for the Blazers is offensive boards. And you can see that right there. Whiteside had 4 and Nurkic had 1. It's going to be very difficult for the Lakers to continue to win games like that when they're going to get out-rebounded on the offensive and defensive glass.
All right, and that should do it from LA as the Lakers take this game 1 of the first round 66-62 against the Portland Trailblazers. Up next, we have the 1-seeded Milwaukee Bucks in Milwaukee facing off against the Orlando Magic 8 seed. We'll see you in about 5 minutes. Thanks for coming.